In the top stories, Remembrance Day ceremony held, cultural contingent off to Expo Dubai 2020, and 10 awardees of the SPBS scholarships named. We'll be back with the details after the break.
In your formative years, we were there. When you got the good news and the bad, we were right there with you. Through all your great adventures, we were always right by your side. Now that life has thrown us a curveball, we are still here. And as we navigate this difficult period, the SKCCU will continue to be there for you and your family to help you through. We will assist you in safely and efficiently accessing your funds through our digital platforms, online banking, mobile banking, ATMs, and even our drive-through services. We can get through this together with responsible financial decisions by making food and medication a priority, practicing proper hygiene, maintaining social distancing, and constant prayer.
We're here for you.
We're still here.
We will get through this together.
SKCCU will continue to be your financial partner for life.
Welcome to the beautiful islands of St. Kitts and Nevis. Today, we'll be spending time with the Wilberts. They're a happy family that love liming, and with plenty of food and drink to go around, life is good, but not for long. Sadly, the Wilberts never paid attention to what they ate or drank. And when asked to reduce those sugary drinks, they joked and said, "We will, but not today." Unfortunately, a year later, Mr. Wilbert had a stroke. And a few months after that, Mrs. Wilbert was diagnosed with diabetes. From hospital bills and the cost of drugs to time off work, this began to take its toll on the family. But it wasn't until they saw the effect it was having on their children that they finally decided to make a change. You see, the Wilberts realized their family was already sweet enough, and a healthy lifestyle was the best gift they could ever give them. What gift will you give your children?
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Mervyn Thompson. Locally, the annual Remembrance Day ceremony for the soldiers and other personnel who assisted in the Great World Wars I and II from 1914 to 1918 and 1939 to 1945 respectively was held on Sunday. Uniformed bodies including the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force, the Cadet Corps, the Police Force, and the Pathfinders were on display when they lined the streets of Wilkin Street, Hosfords Road, and Fort Thomas Road around the War Memorial in downtown Bastia. The names of those persons who perished were read aloud. Dignitaries in attendance included Deputy Governor General Sir Michael Morton, Deputy Prime Minister Honorable Sean Richards, Attorney General Honorable Vincent Byron, Senator Bernicia Nisbet, former Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, Senator Joy L. Clark, and members of the Diplomatic Corps. A cultural contingent from the Federation is off to the United Arab Emirates to participate in the ongoing Expo Dubai 2020. The contingent consists of persons from both islands, namely Elvis Brown of Vibes Masquerades, Halisha Hendrickson and Dennis Weeks of Huggins Masquerades, Altos Herbert, Jason Wilkes and Siobhan Matthew of Valens Masquerades, Dwayne Rogers and Felicia Woods of Sylvester's Masquerades, Terrence Joshua on bass drum, Colin Freeman on kettle drum, Kester Hanley as fifer, Deli Ranks as performer and singer, and Antonio Abernathy Librard and Troy Mills as head of delegation and manager. The contingent will perform at the country's pavilion in the expo that it will run until March 2022. 10 students, all at varying stages in their studies, have been named the Sandy Point Benevolent Society's scholarship recipients. The announcement was made on Saturday, 6th November during a virtual event, according to a press release. Jeniqua Williams, a former student of the Sandy Point Primary School, Yakima Carty, a former student of the St. Paul's Primary School, and Tavea Williams, a former student of the Newton Ground Primary School, who are all now students of the Charles E. Mills Secondary School, were awarded the Principal's Award, which is based on their performances out of primary school. The release continued that awardees are automatically assisted if the scholars continue to the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College and onward. They would then be mentors to the student awardees in high school. The event also saw the Ridley Gishard Memorial Scholarship being awarded to university students Jelani Garridon, an aspiring doctor undertaking studies in Cuba, and Jamina Rouse, a psychologist major at the University of the Virgin Islands. Shekwan Bolus was announced the winner of the SPBS Verchilds High School Scholarship. She is an aspiring pharmacist who is currently attending the Barbados Community College. The Sir Hugh and Lady Claudette Rollins Scholarship was awarded to Shanice Esdale, an aspiring materials scientist at the Florida International University. The SPBS Monroe College scholars are Ashanti Phipps, Shanda Akers, and Taniqua Cannonier. The Sandy Point Benevolent Society offered its best wishes to the 2020-21 scholarship winners and encourages them to be diligent in their studies. Coming up, we'll have another look at some of the stories from the past week. Stay tuned.
Triple the joy at home as you elevate your experience with Flo's new Triple Play bundles. For the first time ever, bundle up and save on internet, TV, and home phone together for more satisfaction. For as low as $175, enjoy up to 35 megabits per second super fast internet, 70 TV channels with HD entertainment, and free landline minutes with the all-in bundle. Visit your nearest Flo store to sign up for a Triple Play bundle. Conditions apply.
Paint it, style it, improve it. Your walls, paint it. Your rooms, style it. Your home, improve it with huge savings at the Hoxford's Building and Nevis Center's Paint It, Style It, Improve It sales event. Come to Hoxford's Building and Nevis Center now and get savings of 25% off all paints, plus deals and discounts store-wide on home improvement items.
Paint it with 25% off all paints. Style it and improve it with other deals and discounts store-wide.
It's your home, so paint it, style it, and improve it at the Hoxford's Building and Nevis Center. Paint it, style it, improve it sales event. 25% off all paints and more. Come now, save big, and simply paint it, style it, and improve it. Event starts now and ends December 31st, 2021. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
I want it all.
Welcome to Bastia Art Gallery and Restaurant, located at North Independence Square Street,
in the heart of Old Bastia. We are open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. The fresh food and friendly faces will make you feel like a star that you deserve to be. Our chef, with over 20 years of experience in fine dining European restaurants, will surprise you with the best of culinary delights from old Europe. And our multi-talented local chef will treat you with the classics of St. Kitts and the Caribbean. Special prices for groups are available. Come and enjoy the best of Kittitian and European cuisine in one place. For your reservation, call us at 661-6877. Rain or shine, it's time to dine.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call us at 465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Welcome back. This week, St. Kitts and Nevis has been featured in a National Geographic publication as one of 11 action-packed Caribbean territories. Anchor Carla Berich has more.
St. Kitts and Nevis has been included in the National Geographic UK travel article, 11 action-packed Caribbean islands and how to pick the right one for you. Ranked among the top 3 islands, St. Kitts and Nevis's culture and scenery are highlighted when described as the top destination for travelers who are history lovers and adventure seekers. Among the notable locations outlined to visit on the island is the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park. The island's capital, Bastia, along with the St. Kitts Scenic Railway, are also listed as 2 must-sees while visiting the destination. In Nevis, journalist Nigel Tisdall focused on the historic, characterful heritage hotels that are slowly vanishing elsewhere, and he first illustrates Bath Hotel, its ballroom, Italian gardens, and the thermal spa. He then details the Hermitage and Golden Rock Inn. In addition, he encourages readers to travel to Nevis to climb Nevis Peak, take a stroll across Pinny's Beach, and go liming with the locals at the Friday evening barbecue. National Geographic is named the most widely read magazine of all time and has a UK print circulation of over 48,000 and received 409,000 monthly unique users to its website.
The anticipated calendar of events for Sugar Mass 50 was this past week released. Here's more in this report.
The National Carnival Committee wants to deliver a hybrid carnival with in-person patrons and live streaming of events for Sugar Mass 50. The calendar of events was officially released on ZIZ Radio on Wednesday. The calendar signaled the reintroduction of some events, including pageants and the Soca Monarch competition, which were not hosted last year due to the pandemic. Speaking during the release, Chair of the Carnival Committee, Shannon Hawley, said it was important that the committee release what she refers to as the calendar of Carnival core events.
The core events have been released and we felt that it was absolutely necessary. People were asking where are the events, what's happening for Carnival, is there a Carnival? And we felt that it was absolutely necessary to release our core events so that people could recognize and confirm that there definitely will be a Sugar Mass 50. And that's what we did this week. And now the intention is to build on that.
She said discussions are still ongoing for the hosting of other events, fringe activities usually associated with Carnival.
As our Carnival progresses and evolves, it goes from traditional to more what people enjoy equally, which is, of course, the fetes and the fringe events. And we are right now in discussions with various stakeholders, various fringe event stakeholders, event promoters who have been involved with us. The Cane Juice, the Glow Parade, the brunches, etc. So there will be those fringe events to be added to the Carnival calendar once we get the go-ahead from the COVID-19, from the task force.
Holly also explained the concept of the bubble juve, which has caught the attention of the public since the calendar's unofficial release on Monday.
The bubble juve concept, it is a juve. Now, juve is the hallmark of sugar mass, right. And people enjoy juve, a good juve. So just picture it. It's an event, it's like a massive fete in a huge outdoor venue catering to a number of live individuals in person. This is not a virtual event. This is an event for live bodies to come and enjoy themselves. We're going to feature a number of bands. We're going to feature a number of artists, just like what you would experience on the road. But the twist is you're experiencing it in a stand-up venue. Right? So it is not on the road, but it is in a secure setting.
Minister of Carnival and Culture Honorable Jonelle Powell commended the Carnival Committee for the job they continue to do and encouraged patrons to follow the protocols.
I want to begin by commending the National Carnival Committee for the tremendous work that has been doing over the past 11 months in trying to craft a package of celebrations for the 50th anniversary of Sugar Mass. I know it has not been easy, attempting to balance safety measures while also seeking to showcase the spectacle that Carnival has become. I urge all celebrants to comply with the COVID-19 protocols that will soon be outlined by our task force for Carnival. This is not a time for complacency, nor irresponsible behavior.
Ms. Hawley said the committee continues to work with the COVID-19 task force to ensure that patrons remain safe during the pandemic. The first Calypso tent will be virtual and will take place on Saturday. The official opening of Carnival will take place on December 3rd.
There is new signage at Lookout Spot Timothy Hill. The Ministry of Tourism unveiled them earlier this week. And here's more in this report.
The Ministry of Tourism has unveiled new signs at Timothy Hill meant to promote preserving the environment and help ensure the safety of persons who use the area. In a brief ceremony at Timothy Hill on Wednesday, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Colleen Henry Morton, noted that the main sign encourages everyone to be a steward of the environment.
We want to make sure that when you visit Timothy Hill, you enjoy the scenic beauty. Nevis in the background, we have the Caribbean Sea, we have the Atlantic Sea, all of the natural environment that we have here, that we look after it. So you come, you sit, you eat, you drink, you have a good time with your family and friends, and you make sure that you take your garbage with you.
Mrs. Henry Morton noted that there have been new entry and exit signs posted as well to help ensure the safety of visitors to the area.
We were here maybe about 2 weeks ago, and we realized that our visitors were entering and exiting wherever they pleased, and we felt that that posed a threat to persons' safety and welfare. And we decided to have an activity as part of Tourism Month 2021 to place signs, exit and entrance, so it was clear where people should come onto the site and where people should leave, so that we avoid any accident.
Mrs. Henry Morton concluded by encouraging everyone to play his or her part in ensuring that St. Kitts and Nevis remains a clean and healthy nation.
After the break, Jamaican Senate passes amendment to Trafficking Act and remains exhumed in Burundi linked to ethnic unrest. Stay tuned.
It's a payday weekend super sales event. It's a 3-day payday weekend super sale at the Hospital's Building Centers in St. Kitts and Nevis. This Thursday, November 18th to Saturday 20th. Get 25% off store-wide on all discountable items at the Hospital's Building Centers 3-day payday weekend sale. 25% off store-wide this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Hospital's Building Center 3-day payday weekend sale. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Triple the joy at home as you elevate your experience with Flow's new triple play bundles. For the first time ever, bundle up and save on internet, TV, and home phone together for more satisfaction. For as low as $175, enjoy up to 35 megabits per second super fast internet, 70 TV channels with HD entertainment, and free landline minutes with the all-in bundle. Visit your nearest Flow store to sign up for a triple play bundle. Conditions apply.
Experienced drivers, you've ruled the road. Now you can enjoy the rewards with Beacon's 50-plus car insurance plan. Get hassle-free sign-up, affordable fixed rates, and free windscreen cover. Call Kane Agencies Limited at 465-3333 for a quote, or log on to beacon.co.tt and get driving with Beacon today.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your National Bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. We move to news on the regional scene. In Jamaica, a bill to amend the Trafficking in Persons Act 2021 was passed on Friday, November 12th, in the Senate without objection. The changes will see the law being more pointed towards perpetrators as human trafficking thrives in the pandemic. CVM Live with this report.
Making the case for the amendments, Government Senator and Minister without Portfolio for National Security, Matthew Semuda, says Jamaica's geographic location makes it ideal for trafficking. He notes not only is it lucrative, but it preys on the vulnerable.
The International Labour Organization estimates that globally trafficking in persons generates approximately 150 billion in profits, Senator Webber, each year. Mr. President, the global share of detected child victims has tripled over the last 15 years.
He notes the pandemic has worsened the transnational crime for those preyed upon.
In February of this year, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, and I'll refer to it as UNODC beyond this, reported that since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been an overall worsening in the trend in human trafficking. And the share of children among detected trafficking victims has tripled, while the share of boys has increased 5 times in the past 15 years.
Both sides of the House agreed the changes were timely and critical.
The opposition does indeed support this particular amendment to the Trafficking in Persons Act. But we have also worked in one accord across administrations over a long period of time to strengthen the framework to combat trafficking in persons.
Those in favor? Those against? The ayes have it. The question is that I do report the bill as having passed committee stage without amendment.
Nika Lewis, CVM Live.
Internationally, thousands of remains from mass graves are being exhumed in Burundi. Its Truth and Reconciliation Commission is also taking testimony to document more than 3 decades of ethnic unrest. The panel was set up as part of a peace deal in 2000 signed by different armed groups that saw the end of a civil war. But it was formed 15 years later and has only recently started its work. Al Jazeera has this report.
These are the remains of Burundians who were killed during the country's ethnic wars. They have been exhumed by a Truth and Reconciliation Commission from some of the 4,000 mass graves scattered across Burundi. The commission began its work with the massacre of mostly Hutus by a Tutsi government between 1972 and 1973. More than 100,000 professionals were killed by state forces that accused them of starting a rebellion. The commissioners are also taking testimony from Burundians. They want to reconstruct through those testimonies exactly how many Tutsis, Hutus, and others from different communities were killed in more than 3 decades.
Victims were not allowed to bury the people. They were also refused to cry or to show any emotion following the loss of the beloved ones. Today, really, let us say people are seriously traumatized.
In the years that followed, politicians played into ethnic tensions that already existed, turning civilians against each other. A civil war broke out in 1993 after the assassination of President Melchior Ndadaye. More than 300,000 people were killed in the 12-year conflict. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission has not begun documenting what happened in the ethnic violence that started in 1993. But perpetrators and victims in this village, where more than 60 people are killed, have already started the reconciliation process. They say this is the best way to deal with their trauma. Karama Juvenal killed the parents of this family. They are still neighbors. He was a family friend.
I'd been living with a lot of fear since the siblings came back from Tanzania, where they'd fled to. Every time I'd see them, I'd have no peace in my heart. When they finally fully forgave me in 2017, my heart was full.
Isaac Bigohora was only 15 years old. It took him a long time to forgive, he says.
While in the church where he publicly said sorry, we told him to take us to where the remains of our parents were dumped. We went to the mass grave where the priest then blessed those who were buried there.
This investigation is stirring up emotions and opening up old wounds. But these families in Ruigi tell us it is a healing process. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Ruigi Province, Burundi.
We'll be back with a recap of the top stories.
Whether you're at home or abroad, ZIZ's social media platforms help you stay connected with what's going on in St. Kitts and Nevis. Keep up with daily events by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at ZBC Online. Like our pictures on Instagram and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Also, you can watch us live on the ZIZ mobile app and our website, zizonline.com. No matter where you are, ZIZ is just a click away. ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, reaching you wherever you are.
We now wrap up with a recap of the top stories. Remembrance Day ceremony held, cultural contingent off to Expo Dubai 2020, and 10 awardees of SPBS scholarships named. And that's it for the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for watching. I'm Mervyn Thompson.